three. Hello, everybody. I am contacting you from Los Angeles County, California, live right now, 11:57, almost 11:58 a.m. We normally start 12 p.m., but I decided to start a little bit earlier just to see what's going to happen. I'd like to welcome all of you. Yesterday we had live on a YouTube channel, which is this one, COTodd. Also, we had a live from TikTok, Carlos Todd 56. And this morning at 10:30 a.m., we got about 30 minutes live on YouTube, on Instagram, Carlos Todd 63. So welcome everybody. If you have any question, any comment, please just be careful with your words. Please be very respectful, respect each other, and good manners, proper words. I appreciate. What's up, South African boys? I appreciate your participation. You were the first one. Good. Finish line, you're the first one, so you win the prize. Thank you for participating anyway. I thank you everybody for yesterday participation and on Instagram and also now we are on the YouTube channel. And of course, like I said, I normally say every weekend, Saturday and Sundays, we are live on a TikTok and YouTube channel on a Saturdays. On a Sunday, we are on Instagram and YouTube channel. Okay, so thank you again and thanks for everything. Now I have some quotes. I like to start with some quotes. Quotes. I have three people out there. I appreciate. Thank you. First one, I wrote this. I probably even mentioned this quote that I did that I wrote down on one of my live presentation. I probably did. But anyway, I decided to do this. Here we go. One day at a time. One day at a time. Hello, Ronak. Thank you for participating. One day at a time till we get to the finish line. That's how we will overcome our weakness. Okay? One day at a time till we get to the finish line. That's how we will overcome our weakness. Remember, like I said yesterday, I tell folks all the time when I have the opportunity, I always let people know, look, folks, don't get distracted in life. We have the purpose, the number one purpose is to learn. We are here on this planet to learn. Okay? So yes, I know. I have a TV in the background. I have one on the left, one on the right, just to call you guys' attention. On this TV here, I have on the left and the right, I have on a news channel normally. That one is on a PBS, which is kind of a good channel, you know. But I check the news all the time, almost 24/7. and then I do this triage. I check all the information. I kind of pick what I think is not going to be too biased, because like I said before, I'm not into you know supporting any political party or any movement. It's just that I'm trying to bring the news the way it is, and we do our own judgments if you have to do judgments. Okay? So, so anyway, sorry guys. So the other quote that I'd like to share with you in a minute, I'm going to talk about what's going on in the Middle East. Okay, I guess you guys are following the big news today. You know what happened to the Syrian government. Assad is on the loose. I mean, not like he left the country. Nobody knows if he left the country, but there is no way to find him. But it looks like the rebels took over the country, and not surprised. But that's the news. We can talk about if you guys want to, of course, in a very respectful manner. I appreciate. Hi, how you doing? I believe Arjun is from India. Am I guessing right? Arjun Singh. Saurabh, babies, hello, I'm from India. Thank you for participating. Hi, how you doing? I appreciate, man. There is a quiet people from India. Thank you for thumbs up. I see there. I appreciate. It looks like the people from India like to tune in and check what's going on. I appreciate that. All right. I appreciate. Hey, Hayden Mendoza. Hi, how you doing, man? I appreciate. Okay. Well, yesterday I had one of the quotes that I had yesterday. I would like to share with you guys again. Is find yourself. That's me. Okay. Find yourself. Find your soul. Perhaps on the process, you will find your God. Okay. Find yourself. Find your soul. Perhaps on the process, you will find your God. So thanks for participating. All right. A good night from Indonesia. Good evening. How are you? Thank you. I appreciate Indonesia for participating, man. Thank you so much. All right. I appreciate everybody and all the support. If I believe in Jesus, well, let me put this way. I don't believe in believing. Okay. But what I'm thinking is that Jesus was a huge possibility. I like his teachings. I have a Bible and everything, but I am not into religion. If you ask me if I am a evangelical, no, I'm not. I am into Judaism, no, I'm not. If I am Muslim, I'm not. I am not a religious person. But I believe there is a lot of teachings out there, like from Jesus Christ. Matter of fact, I was looking to a post about, from a rabbi. Actually, I found very interesting because he was talking about the name Jesus, the name John, and Joseph, and all the J's names and Peter, whatever. And he was, talking about that those names are not real. Those was invented and created later on history, you know, and on the Aramaic or Hebrew, those names does not match. So yeah, but yeah, I think that there are very good teachings from the scriptures. If you are asking me that, yes. I might have to leave early. Oh man, I have to do some stuff. Okay, South African, I appreciate. Okay, I appreciate. Don't forget to clock out when you leave and clock in when you come back. All right. I thank you for your participation, man. And don't forget, please share my live and my videos from all the platforms. You know, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Share with all of those you don't like. If there is people out there that you don't like, share my videos and share this live, okay? Anyway, thanks, man. I appreciate for you participating and any information, any question about me, I'm here to answer, okay, folks? If you guys want to know what I do, what I don't do, what I like, what I don't like, we can talk about that. I'm talking to you guys from California, United States. Right now it's 12:08 p.m. Pacific California time in the United States, okay? India here, TikTok ban. Oh yeah, I heard. And guess what? The TikTok here in the United States are in a shaky situation right now because the Congress, the government gave an ultimate for TikTok. It's either selling to American company or will be banned in the United States this next year. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. A lot of pressure on TikTok here in the United States, but the status quo that we have. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate South African boys. Yeah, I had only 30 minutes on Instagram, about 30 minutes, not much because I didn't have many people there watching. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to waste my time here talking to myself. When I want to talk to myself, I don't do live. I do my videos. Anyway, yeah. Now, guys, I'm going to touch the sensitive point here. If you guys bring some subject, I will change, no problem. I'll talk to whatever you guys want to talk about. If you want to talk about the United States, politics, economy, everything else, just ask me. Okay, I'm here to answer your questions. All right, let's use this time that we're gonna be here, talking to each other in a very smart way, very respectful way, very productive way, right? India current time is 1:38 a.m. I believe. Okay, so that means it's in India right now. It's Monday. Am I correct? So Monday, 1:30 a.m. Well, I guess. Hi, watching this from South Carolina. I appreciate South Carolina. Thank you. Well, this is just about the conversation. We have a different topics. I was going to talk about what's going on in Syria right now, but like I said, we can change subject anytime you guys want. And talking about politics, let me start saying. I normally like to say this in the end of my live presentations, but let me tell you right now. I'm in the United States. I'm not pro-Democrat. I'm not pro-Republican. I'm not towards the left and neither towards the right. So I'm not a Democrat and absolutely not a Republican. So I'm not a left or right. I do not believe in politics. So that is one thing, two things that is the main cause of problems nationwide and worldwide this entire planet, there is only two main causes. Believe me, politics and religion. Okay? Believe me. I've been watching stuff, I've been listening to stuff, I read books like crazy, and I know the scriptures enough. I used to be a very religious person, believe me. And I am 100% positive that the main problem we have in this planet are caused by religion and politics. That's how I see things. And I don't own the truth. I do not believe in truth. Because truth is a side. It's when you take a side, you take an opinion, you analyze things in your own scope, in your own prospect. So I respect everybody for as much as I can, but I do not believe that religion is the solution. I'm not talking about spirituality. I'm not talking about, things like that. But folks, wake up. What we have right now on this planet, which they call politics and religion, it's a bad choice. For millennials, we've seen the same thing. All right? It's time for us to think about this and see how we're going to solve this problem. Okay? So, anyway, who is supporting the rebels? Okay, well, man, this is such a tricky situation in Syria that I can't even tell you what's going on. What happened is this group, he came from the Al Qaeda. Okay, United States, maybe it's sitting in and watching because nobody knows for sure, because it's government and it's politics. You can't trust what they say and what they do. Okay, but if you want me to guess, I can guarantee you somehow, some level, Israel is behind it because Israel is desperate for distraction. He needs that the loop zone in a different direction because all the loop is on Israel right now, right? So if you want me to guess, it was they took the power too easy. Assad are nowhere to find. Nobody knows where he is, at least what they telling. Maybe they do. But the way Iran and Russia is kind of silence on a thing, I don't know what's going on. But looks like Assad is gone, you know? So, folks, to me, this Syria situation, which is a historical situation, is a big time distraction of what's going on with Israel, Palestine, and Lebanon. You know, if you ask me what's going to happen now that this group took power in Syria, now how they going to deal with the Hezbollah and Hamas, Israel, Palestine, Lebanon situation, Iran, I don't know. Okay? Right now, it's just like, let's see what's going to happen. But I have no doubt that what's going on in Syria right now is just a huge distraction. They're taking the focus on from Israel and put it on Syria right now. We know that Russia, which is the big time support of Assad regime, you know, are kind of, you know, but Russia have their hands full, right? Okay, sorry, babies, USA Trump best, okay? If you say so. Okay, South Carolina, thank you. Okay, I think I answered the question. Who is supporting the rebels in Syria? I think I kind of told that. You know, it's funny because the United States was not pro-Assad, but these people that are taking the power, although they're not Al Qaeda, but they came out of there. And I saw the guy that is in charge now. I saw his small interview. He's kind of pretty smart on his talking too soon, right? So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. There is a lot to happen in the next few weeks or months. Now our guess now is like, where is Assad? And nobody cares really. If you wanna guess, it's gonna be Iran or Russia, right? Who else? Where else he can go? If he's not in a country, I don't think he would be in a country. But also, this is a big deal development right now. How this is going to affect the Israel Hamas, Israel Lebanon, Israel Palestine, Israel uh, Hezbollah, I don't know, but it's going to affect somehow, yes. And what is amazing, guys, is this how these people grew so fast, and without being noticed. That's BS. Somebody is behind this. And when I say somebody, I'm talking about superpower. Okay? Somebody bless these people. Say, you know what you need? Of course. Remember, Assad is it's allied with Vladimir Putin. Who is Vladimir Putin enemy today? You think about it. Assad and Assad regime and Iran, they are friends too. Who is the enemy of Iran? Think about it. I'm just saying, but I know nothing. Syria, Islamic country right now. Okay, maybe. Yes, that's what I heard. And that's the other question. Will there be something like the Afghanistan, where the woman will have very little rights? Who knows? This is all questions up in there. What I heard when I've been watching this very close, by the way, is that this group that is taking over Syria, they don't wanna have any enemies. That's what I heard. They wanna be like on a future. They don't wanna leave the past. That's what I heard. I don't know. Again, remember, politics, religion, you better watch out. It's a bad combination. And I'm not talking about Muslim, I'm not talking about Judaism, I'm not talking about evangelism, I'm talking about all of them. They reign, they own this planet. If you ask me who is owning this planet, I'm telling you Muslims, Judaism, and evangelicals. Zionist probably is in the top. And Israel is just a tool on this whole thing. That's how I see it. No, I don't think so, Jesse. I don't think you need to take a position. I really don't. You know why? Because the position that you have available right now, they're all bad. My position is we have to get rid of politics worldwide and religion. We have to create a new system where everybody is equal, where my opinion as this religion or my opinion or as that religion does not count. We need to be in favor of fairness, honesty, equality. We need to take care of our humanity. We need to It's not a terrorist. They protect his country. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know your name. I just see a symbol. It's not a terrorist that they protect his country. Let me just say this. You're going to be amazed, right? You guys can hear me okay, right? So let me tell you this. This terminology of terrorist, it's a very, very relative, very depends which side is. The Western civilization decide to name all these people that they defend themselves how they can using the elements they can. They call them terrorists. But when you bomb people, you know, when you bomb innocent people, children's folks, let me tell you something. I don't know what can I say to make you guys understand this. When you killed, bombing tens of thousands of women and children, what do you call this? Casualty of war? Really? When you bomb, nuclear bomb, two cities who are suffering the consequence till this day, you call this what? Casualty of war? So I don't want to go there on this terminology called terrorist because it's so complicated. It's so complicated. You know, one thing I can tell you for sure, and I'm going to repeat over and over again until maybe someone will understand. I'm sorry, folks, but religion and politics are responsible for the misery that this planet is living in. In the name of God, you see three gods represented by these three main religions, and they all kill people in the name of their own God. And my message today is for the evangelicals. A lot of you guys out there, millions of you, think that you are Christian. You are not. You are Zionist, not Christian. And by the way, Christianity is not a religion from Christ. It was man-made. Christ had no religion. So what I'm saying is that I detect the problem. We just need to do something about it. Now we have what? Now we have this big story surrounding this planet that everybody's talking about, from United States all the way to Asia and everywhere. They're talking about aliens now, right? If this become a reality, the alien situation, let me tell you something. Is the religion as it is right now will collapse. And I'm not saying that it's real or not real. And like I said, I don't believe in believing, but I think that is a possibility. So, unfortunately, that's how we are right now. Hello, Texas. Absolutely. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you. So, folks, we just talk about things, like the normal things. What is the normal thing? Religion, politics, right? stuff like that. And we talk about this all the time. Politics, religion, politics, religion, politics, religion. Guys, don't you get tired of this? Don't you get it? You need to understand, folks. These are the bad stuff. I have nothing against if you want to believe in some God. You know, I understand it's your necessity, right? But folks, why instead we can talk about doing good things, helping your neighbors? Why do I need a religion to help my neighbor? Why do I need a religion to maybe contribute to something to someone? You don't need religion and politics to fix your life, to help your neighbor, to help your friends, and to better understand your enemies. You don't need neither politics or religion for that. It's a myth. You thought this way. And you're talking to someone, you're watching someone, better saying, who was a very, very religious person for decades. And believe me, when I came to this conclusion, it was very painful. Very, very painful. But if you're a Christian or evangelical, whatever you would like to describe yourself, let me tell you something. From what I read for many years, and even teach, I did teach a lot about the gospel. Jesus Christ are not. Jesus Christ are not evangelical. Jesus Christ are not, or he is not. I'm sorry, he is not Christian. He didn't say, teach my religion, share my words. That's it. Share my whatever I've been talking to you about it. This whole thing came later. I'm going to repeat. Churches are the constitutionalization of the gospel. That's it. Now, if you think you still need a religion, hey, I respect you, I do. But you have to understand, every time you see a bad thing out there, and we've seen a lot that involving killings, taking over people's properties, invading countries, in the name of Zionism, for instance. This is religion. You tell me. Use your own common sense, because I was talking about common sense the other day. Common sense is a very complicated subject. You know, very, very complicated subject. Common sense. You know why? Because common sense is very, very cultural. And believe it or not, common sense now came something to my mind that maybe it's an inspiration. I don't know. Common sense was damaged, contaminated by religion. That's the problem about common sense now. But my common sense saying that I don't care what religion you're in. If you understand in your religion that it's necessary to take something, some land from someone, or killing that people, women, children, and men, families, because of a God purpose, you are insane. It's insanity. I don't really care which religion you're in, but when you have to kill someone to take his property, using the scriptures to justify which was written by a man, do I have to tell you, evangelicals, do I have to tell you that the gospel are very biased too, because was written by one nation? Now, I'm not saying there is not good stuff there. Yes, there is. But you have to use your brain and try to eliminate the politics of it. It's very challenging, you know? But you have to understand, folks. I have to confess, many years trying to follow God and Jesus. I do not understand God. I do not understand the evangelical God. I do not understand the Christianity God. I do not understand the Judaism God. And I do not understand the Muslim God. And this is my honest opinion. Because I can't understand why God would be okay, either of those three gods that I mentioned are okay with all this killing on his name. We are living very much the past when the crusade existed. We're still on a crusade. And when I say religion together with the politics are bad, I'm going to tell you right now why. What's going on in the Middle East, religion on both sides are very much in. And you are trying to tell me that this is right. This is understandable. I'm not that smart guy. I'm not an intelligent guy by all means. But I can't take that big time BS. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, Stuart, I think we're living in the last days. But let me tell you something. Jesus Christ said that too. And that was over 2,000 years ago. So the concept of time, Stuart, it's another subject matter to talk about it because time was created by humanity, by humans. You know, time, in my opinion, which is very, don't take it, don't take my word for it. It's a man's creation. Time is a man's creation. Time does not exist in a sense. So, but if it is true that we're really on the last days of humanity, don't cheer up. Don't cheer up because it's gonna be bad. Like we have this old saying here in the United States, it's gonna get way worse before it gets better, if it gets better. So there is nothing to celebrate about the last days, I think. The thing that I know is a lot of innocent people has been killed, dying starvation, killed by bullets, killed by guns, killed by missiles, killed by tanks, killed by bombing, killed by disease, starvation, famine. That I know. That's reality. And we can put billions, trillions of dollars to kill our neighbors or our brothers and sisters, but you just can't, in the United States, you just can't help the homeless people because it's not good, right? We cannot help the health system, we cannot put money into it. We put trillions with T, trillions of dollars in two wars right now. I'm not talking about the old ones, Afghanistan, Iraq. I'm talking about only these two now. Trillions of T. But we cannot help 700 plus thousand people that are on the street in the United States. We cannot reveal the prison system in this country. We cannot reveal helping the poor because this is socialism and it's bad. You cannot have education for free for Americans or anybody for that matter. What is the problem in helping people go to school and get a graduation, right? This is all immoral, but it's not when we kill people for very lousy reasons. And what bothers me is the hypocrisy of it. Is because when you talk about wars, the same people who talks about God are behind it. If you doubt, if you don't believe what I'm saying, check it out, read more. And that I am on the same page as Jesus Christ was. I can't take hypocrisy. I can't understand weakness because I have so much sins and defects and problems as a human being. I am I'm man up on this one. But hypocrisy is not one of my weakness. Folks, if you can't do good, try to understand hypocrisy. Do better in changing yourself when it comes to hypocrisy. Understand the word and make the decision that from today on, I still can have my, weakness. I'm not perfect, but I'm gonna do better on my hypocrisy situation. So hypocrisy, it's painful, it's lousy. All right, Stuart. I hope it's a good thing. Stuart, no man knowing the day nor the hour. Stop trying to predict many men before you say, I did, this is the year, and it never is. Well, well, you know what? You're right about that, but I understand him. This is not too bad. Bad thing is what I'm talking about. Inaction is a bad thing. Bad action is a horrible thing. That's what we need to focus on. It don't matter much if when and he will come. It doesn't. What matters is what we're gonna do about it. Yeah, it may be right. We'll be into the space age before the world ends. Well, I can't predict that, but I appreciate your opinion. Shanho, is that your name, Shanho? I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, okay? I appreciate your participation. Only God will judge me, not you, Shanho. That's right. Nobody's judging anybody, guys. Come on. There's no need for that. We're just talking here. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's just respect each other' opinion. That's it. That's the minimum on a conversation, right? Right, Shahul? Right, Stewart? Tolerate. For those who call themselves Christians, it's part of the deal. Understanding and respecting each other, right? If you can't do that, you're in trouble. Thank you, Stuart. I appreciate. Okay? Remember that Christ took way more than this little conversation. He was in a big time conversation. I don't have to tell you guys. Okay, thank you for the good news, Stuart. But we need some good news from us, right? We kind of understand what he was trying to teach according to the scriptures, right? But we need to see what we're gonna do about it. That's not delivered everything from this planet on one hand. Let's take the responsibility and try to do something ourselves. One of the things that I do is this. I dedicate 2 hours of my time on Saturday and Sunday to talk about things, how I see things. I don't preach anything. I don't believe in preaching, matter of fact. I share information. I try to listen if I can. And most important, trying to getting better on respecting each other's feelings and opinion and see what's going to happen. But we need to do something. There is some things in life, guys, that are definitely, obviously wrong. And I don't care which religion you're in. Killing someone is wrong. I don't care if you bring God to this justification. You know, taking someone's property is wrong. Bad mouthing people and talking behind their back is wrong. Should I continue the list of the wrong stuff that we normally do? So let's just start fixing this kind of thing. These little things can become huge. Let not your heart be troubled because you believe in me. If you believe in God, then you will not fear the end times. Well, I respect what you're saying. I don't know. If I could choose between believing and doing, guess which one I would pick? When you do and don't do things, speak more words than when you say something. Don't do bad stuff and do good things. Do good deeds, right? All right, so here we are, almost getting there. What time will we start? It was 12, right? Yeah. So anyway, let me see if I have something here. I saw this about a week ago or so. I saw this an interview with this old gentleman. He was over 100 years or 100 years old, and they normally like to ask for their opinion, what they think about this or that, or advice they would give to the youngster. And he was saying that he don't look into the past, and he is very grateful for today. So instead, we're focusing on on stuff that may happen in the future. I did some quote in one of my videos. I can't think which one now. You just gonna have I'm gonna have to find it later, but I'm not gonna find it. But I said more or less this. Okay, past, it's gone. Past is gone. Can't do anything for you. The future, it's just a possibility. Present, it's all we have. Okay? Don't waste your time with the past. It's gone. And about the future, none of us knows the future for sure. The steward can use faith to talk about the future. Faith, remember guys, faith is not logical. Faith is a feeling. It's a brain situation, heart brain situation. But the future, it's just a possibility. The present, it's real. So instead of talking about those things or putting your energy in that direction or that direction, expend more time and energy on what you have right now. I call this a productive life. And when you live your life on prophecies, Stuart, you are wasting your time of your present. I'm not saying don't believe it, because if you decide to do so, so that's on you. What I'm saying is, when it's a counterproductive, but when if you want to be productive and doing something for Jesus, do it now. What he wants, what he expects from you, helping people, your neighbor, be tolerant, be understandable. That's what he wants from you. He don't want you to be thinking about the future. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look, I was a church leader, so I'm not going to talk about this. Okay? Uh, Diddy hunting. Okay, let me see. What is this here? Okay. Okay, I understand. I don't want to have a problem with you, Stuart. You're welcome on my channel, okay? I appreciate your participation. Believe I am. But religion is not my thing here. So I hope you understand that. Okay? So, anyway, so going back to the alien subject, right? I don't know if you guys noticed, but people are talking more and more often about aliens. And I was just wondering why. For many decades, you hear things, here and there. And now, this last week or so, last month, I believe, they had this hearing here in the United States in Congress about this situation of aliens. I never saw something like that before. So I was wondering what is behind this whole thing, you know? But a lot of people are posting a lot of videos. Some of them are fake, some of them are joke. We know all this. But I was wondering why people are so interested in this subject, right? Because one thing I know, this alien situation, if it becomes a reality, which for me right now is just theory. You know, I don't believe in believing, I told you guys. But it's something. A lot of people are paying attention to that. It's something to kind of observe and see what's going to happen. I know you don't, Stuart. No problem. No worries, man. I know you don't. And you're absolutely welcome, okay? So, anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this because it's a reality conversation. And this subject, it's all over the place, not only on the traditional media, but also on the social media. You know, social media, we have to be very careful here and there. And there's a lot of, stuff that you can't take as to consideration. But it's something, guys, that I want you guys to pay attention because something is going on. Now, speaking of God, I have another topic here that I found kind of interesting, okay? That is 7+ billion people in this planet. That was the number was presented to us, right? 7+billion. And on those 7+billions, we have Muslims, we have evangelicals, that some of them call themselves Christians. I don't think most of the evangelicals understand what the terminology Christian is, but anyway, so we have evangelicals, we have Muslims, Hindi, all those religions out there, right? Judaism, 7+billion people. The majority of these people are into some religion. That we know, right? So I am understanding from what I study and learn for so many years that one element of all these gods are love, right? So now, if the gods from all this religion, what they have in common is love to the people, right? So when he sees all these conflicts, people die for different reasons, not only wars, conflicts, and name it, starvation, famine, and all this stuff, right? So my question is, does God loves all these people unconditionally? And how your God in your religion think about all these people that are dying for different reasons? What is the justification you think is going to be on this? Right? That's the part that I still couldn't understand. I'm sorry. I hope you can. All right. Okay. Well, I have about 4 minutes. So, what I want to first say is this. On a Saturdays, I am on a Saturdays on a TikTok channel at all the times they're going to mention here. It's going to be California, United States time, okay? So on a Saturdays, 12 p.m., I am on a TikTok, COTodd 56. 1:30 p.m. It is Saturday, okay? I'm gonna be here on a YouTube channel, COTodd. Sunday, which is today, at 10:30 a.m., I am on Instagram, CarlosTodd63, CarlosTodd63, and that was 10:30. On 12 p.m., I'm here on a YouTube channel. Okay, COTodd. All right. So if you guys have any question, that's what I'm gonna be here for. Now, some people ask me, okay, Carlos, what do you do for a living? Right? Well, I'm a semi-retired person. In matter of fact, this month I'm gonna be 61. And so one of the things that I do on my professional side is this. If you need learn more about visas, working visas, so you want to learn about investment visas, how to open a business account, how to open account, how to open up a business here in the United States, how to get a visa, and all these areas, that's what I do. And I also do is I provide 100% personal, private, and professional assistance in the United States, 100%. If you want to learn more details on that, you can contact me first on the Instagram page, COTodd63. You can go there, subscribe, and send me a message. The first consultation there, which is about 1 hour consultation, it's free. If you become a client, then we talk about later. Okay? But if you want to know this what I do, that's the purpose of it, no. This what I'm doing here Saturday and Sunday is just to, express myself, give my opinion using my experience. I'm originally from Brazil, but I've been here in the United States over half of my life. I've been here. So I use my time and observation, my experience in all the areas, and that's what I do. Now, if you want to learn more about visas, this is just about visas. This is the law firm that I kind of work with. This is the QR code, all right? But I recommend you guys, like I said, if you want to learn more about this, just go to my Instagram page, go there, leave your message, and we go from there, okay? Other than that, I want to thank you guys very much for participation, especially for Stewart, that he was there all the time, giving his opinion. I appreciate his opinion. I hope you have a great day, all of you, and I hope I see you next time on a Saturday and Sunday, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. I thank you very much. Thanks again, everybody. I appreciate. And remember, I'm not a religious person. I'm not into politics. I think I made myself very clear on that. And here in the United States, they have two major parties, Democrats and Republicans. I am not a Democrat guy and definitely not Republican. All right? I'm anti-politics. I don't believe in politics. I don't believe in religion. I understand a little bit about the gospel, I can tell you. But I respect all of them. You have your opinion, and that's the most important thing in life. And remember what I said in the beginning of this live presentation, okay? We are here on this planet to learn. That's the main reason. All the other stuff are just distraction and entertainment. Take care of yourself and each other. Thank you.